No, there's an Applebee's in this? That's so funny. I'm Seth,
And I'm Drew,
and this is...
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
With all that being said, I'm going to reread this and we're going to put a close to Explain a Film Plot Badly subreddit.
Yeah.
Privileged kid is continuously enabled and faces virtually no consequences for his actions in this coming of age film with a very repetitive soundtrack and a suspicious amount of workplace violence. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is... I was looking for a drum roll, but I don't think we have it.
No, we don't. You did that
Adventureland.
Huh. Dude, I've seen that movie. Yeah, like, I saw it once.
It's a great movie.
I'm not a Jesse Eisenberg fan,
Ooh.
and I'm also not a what's-her-name from Twilight fan.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love her.
I don't.
Had a big crush on that siren.
I
real.
bet. To me, she just smells, or it looks like she smells and tastes like hot garbage.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Maybe. She's had some life changes in recent years since Twilight,
sure.
and she is looking a little more sweaty these days.
Yeah, like, okay, to me, she's just like Christina Aguilera, and I'll take Christina Aguilera any day over what's her face. I can't even think of her name.
When she came out with that song "Dirty," and she was like dancing in like the little pool of water. Okay, boy and girl work together. He gets all the credit in the end. We guessed Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You know, this is one thing I hate about Reddit. And this person's pretty mild. A lot of times people are like super gatekeepy and like nasty and stuff, but their response, nope. And then in like parentheses is like, I think that's on the banned list. Like, bro, F your banned list on
Yeah.
Explain a Film Plot Badly.
Yeah.
There's a ban list. There's stuff that I'm not allowed to guess. And apparently Forrest Gump's on there too. It's like, dude, I don't know.
Well,
That's why I don't participate on Reddit very often. It's just so annoying.
yeah. I mean, I get it. I guess. If you
It's not that serious.
No, it's not. It's not. I feel like people really just want to make waves so that they can raise the ire of someone else. And that's it, dude. They don't really, if they really believe that and they really like stress over it consistently, then damn, you know, just it's not that serious.
It's not. It really isn't. That was a fun little segment. Now, Drew, what I want you to do, and we've sort of done something like this before, and we won't spend too much time on this, but I'd like you to age yourself with a discontinued snack you'd sell your soul for right now.
God. Okay, okay. I'm sorry.
You want me to?
There's a lot that's happening in my head. So let me just talk this out with you, okay? PB Crisps were one of the best things on the planet, okay? Additionally, and I've said this before, the gummy soda licious was also phenomenal, dude. Amazing. Like, it was so freaking good. And so like there's that. I mean the cheese balls, like the Planters cheese balls, like those came back. I feel like they're not the same though. You know, like I think something was missed in that formula. I also really loved Surge, dude. Like I would love for Surge to come back and have a zero sugar version. I know that
It did come back though. Did you buy a bunch of it when it was back temporarily?
Yes, I did. I bought, I think when it was back, like the first initial thing, I bought 3 cases right off the rip. And then I had because you could get it on Amazon, I had like a subscribe and save. And so I was getting like a case every 2 months or something like that. And I oh, dang it. I was enjoying it myself. I was sharing it with friends. Like, I was that guy, dude. I was the cool kid on campus sharing my Surge with folks. Even though I wasn't in college. And I wasn't a Matthew McConaughey yet either. You know, like, haha, good thing about college girls is I get older and they stay the same age. Yeah, I'm a perv. Like, gross.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to Applebee's. Table for two, right this way.
Sorry.
No, there's an Applebee's in this. That's so funny.
You didn't show up for a
The
shit,
most
son.
depressing
You
chain
still want a
restaurant you
table?
can physically go to and
maybe
eat
this
at.
is a good spot to
Applebee's.
talk.
Welcome,
Yes,
and we're
we
sorry.
We will take a table.
But nah, man. So it's hard for me, dude, because like, plus, oh God, the pizza, chips. Keebler made chips at one point, and they had these pizza flavored. They were like Doritos.
Thank you.
So good, dude. Like also
Yeah.
just
Okay, listen,
phenomenal.
I'm sorry for making us sit here at Applebee's.
Mine,
I
the
know
first thing
we're
that comes to
really
mind is
focused on Lizzie,
Butterfinger
and that's
BBs.
kinda good.
Yes,
Would you
dude. I
mind
loved
if I
Butterfinger
ask about
BBs.
something on
Yeah.
It was so
Butterfinger?
palpable.
I
And like the
they were.
chocolate was like wax, bro. And it was
That's
still
the
good.
only Butterfinger I want in my life. Like, I don't care for Butterfingers, really.
I love Butterfingers. I don't.
It gets so stuck in your teeth.
Yes. I don't like, for me, the standard Butterfinger is the best. But you have to get it unbroken, which is impossible. Every Butterfinger you will find in the wild anywhere is broken in half. For whatever people just don't take care of Butterfingers.
It's like toffee peanut butter or something. It's like a weird,
Yeah, it's
whatever they do in that.
It's like
It's probably going to get banned by RFK for being poison.
well, it's like there's like cornflakes in there, and I don't mean like Kellogg's cornflakes. I'm like
Yeah.
Okay, I like a Long Island iced tea.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's like a cornflake thing, and yeah, peanut butter and what. It's so good, dude. I'm a peanut butter head though, so I'll eat anything peanut butter flavored.
Peanut butter head. Yeah, I agree. My mind is actually blown by this when I realized that the song "Who Let the Dogs Out" is actually about ugly women in the club and not loose dogs.
Oh, dude, that kind of makes me not like the song anymore. Like, if it's like if you were saying
the dogs out.
like the thong song is actually about like the Cuban Missile Crisis, I'd be like, wait, what? Like, no.
Dude.
Okay. What do you want as an appetizer? Do you want crispy boneless wings, spinach artichoke dip, or chicken quesadilla? We're gonna split this.
Let's go spinach artichoke dip.
Yeah. I do.
That's a good. I
so
feel
good.
weird about a quesadilla, like with a friend, and then wings are weird too because you don't know, like,
Yeah,
you just don't know.
It's hard to get that breakdown, and plus, like, if it's bone-in wings, where are you gonna put the bones, dude? Like, you're gonna put those bones near, and someone's gonna be like, I don't want to have an indirect kiss with my friend here via a wing bone,
Yeah, I mean, I would do it with you, but like
Right.
like a sales customer or something.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
out at an awkward lunch, and you're like, "Hey, want to split some wings?" Boo boo boo. No, I don't, bro, but I will because I have to, simp to you.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. And dude, I'm about to get off on a freaking rant. That movie you want to watch isn't available on any of your 17 streaming services.
Yeah.
But you can rent it for $9.99.
Okay.
No, you go first.
Okay.
Give me your thoughts on that, Drew.
Let me dive into this because I don't know. There's the Fandango app or whatever that you have on your TV, and there's a lot of movies on there, more so than Amazon, because they're focusing a lot on Prime, and the movies that are on Amazon are usually a little bit more expensive. So I spend a lot of time on. I don't know if it's Tubi adjacent or if it's just Fandango. I spend a lot of time on there. I buy a lot of stuff. They have bundles. They have bundles of movies that are actually really cool bundles. So they will have like horror, and it'll be like Freddy and Jason and It or whatever. Like, it's a combination of stuff, which is great because no one else has really cool bundles like that. Usually it's like within the same studio. These guys will hop around. It's great. But I hate when it's like, here's this really crap movie. I love 13 Ghosts. It is not a good movie, okay? I hate when it's like, rent it for $9.99, buy it for $10.99. First of
Yeah.
all, of course I'm gonna buy it for $1 more, but why can't I rent this turd burger for $1.99, dude? For 2 buckarooskies, I'll rent $2. That is my maximum, unless it is a brand spanking new movie that just came out. It's still in theaters. Then I'll be like, all right, fine. Like I'll pay $5, but 5 is my limit, dude. For even brand new, critically acclaimed, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, already nominated for an Oscar, and the nominations haven't even come out. And it's got Natalie Dormer in it, who is literally my celebrity crush. I would do anything for her. I love her. Natalie, save me from this provincial life.
I don't know what to say to that, but what I do know what to say is
She's so hot, dude.
I do agree that there is a limit. I think my limit for I would have to be like desperate to watch it. I would pay $3 to rent something, but
Yeah.
I recently, and I think it just happened this year, got a library card for the first time
Them
in
librarians?
many years. And it's so crazy, like how much the library has changed. Everything is like app based and stuff now.
Yeah.
So like, this is my cadence, dude. Okay. I search a movie. Let's just say I want to watch Gladiator.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, search Gladiator. It's not streaming anywhere, but I can rent it for $3. I don't want to watch Gladiator that bad.
Yeah.
But I do want to watch it in the very near future. So I get on the library app and I request it via physical media.
Yep.
And then like 3 days later, I get a little notification. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's ready for pickup, and I just go get it. In addition to that, I stopped buying books and I just get them from the library. And if I really like the book and it's profound and I have to have it for like a reference,
Sure.
I'll buy it. But dude, it's been great. The library is freaking our unsung hero. There's a I don't want to get political on this show, but like I think we can all agree there's probably some government overspend historically on some nonsense.
Yeah.
The library, y'all, ain't one of them.
Yeah.
Give the library more money.
I'm with you on that, man. Like I think having access to information and stuff like that for free, like there's nothing better than that. And honestly, when you have like late fees and stuff, I'm not even mad about it, bro. Like
I don't even think there's late fees anymore, dude. They auto renew your stuff now.
Well, okay, if
the only time you get a late fee is if somebody wants that book.
Yeah.
And then it triggers like in the system that they requested it, and then you don't return it on time, then I think you get a late fee. But it's yet to happen to me, dude. Like that's how crazy it is.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. That was my like absolutely. If there's a list of people, then yeah, you're gonna get a late fee. But it's still cheap. Like it's like 25 cents or whatever. Like it's not bad at all. But I'm here for that, dude. Like I'm fine.
Yeah, take
with
my
a
money.
late fee.
Dude, the library represents the best of humanity. And I'll give an example, multiple. So when books start to get, I think when they're not very popular or they get like kind of run down a little bit, they put them on like this little cart when you first walk in, and you can buy books for a 25 center, dude. 25 cents, cash only. And you can, so I always peruse that.
Sure.
And then on top of that, they do like little stuff where like, it's springtime. So they had like
For
little
Hitler and Germany.
and had little starter plants like on this little cart, and they're like community gardening type stuff. And then so like people would bring in like extra plants and stuff to give away. And then on top of that, there's like a gardening club that meets once a month at the library. It's just very communal, dude.
Yeah.
And every time I'm there, there's people like at the little tables, like probably for like little meetings and stuff. And it's like, I don't know, man, there's just something so positive about the library. So today's episode is sponsored by your local library. Go out, get a library card. It's for free, y'all.
Yeah.
Like it's never, I think you can actually sign up online. So there's really no
excuse.
Yeah. And if you're weirded out, and I mean that in the nicest way possible, you don't like people, you don't want to go and like mingle and stuff, you can, like I said, get your library card on the internet, request your books for pickup online, and then the only human interaction you have is just to go there, grab it. And honestly, they have self checkouts now, so you don't even have to talk to anybody, dude.
Well, and some
Get
of
a
them have
library card.
drive-throughs too.
They do. They have little kiosks outdoors. You just
Yeah.
have to request that. That's how you want to pick it up. That's a COVID thing. But yeah, dude. And this is an eagle call to the U.S. government. If you defund the library, we will riot.
For you.
We will not. We will not lay down and accept that,
No.
because there's a lot of things you could defund, and it should not be the library. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Thank you. No more chats.
Shady chat, chat.
But that's okay, because we're chatting by ourselves. Dude, that's
Okay.
the beauty of this, is we can just chat amongst ourselves.
Yeah, dude, and it was a lot more rough doing it solo style. You know, it was. I was all over the place. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said, dude. It was just a blur. Like I don't. I don't know. I don't know what I said.
Well, the whole purpose of this is for us to hang out. It's an excuse to hang out.
Yeah,
and
with our wings out.
hang out with our wings out.
Like I
Dude.
don't know about you, but I'm not wearing pants.
Did you? My pants are very small. Did you? Meaning they're shorts.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you? Did you see? I know you did on TikTok. Ham from The Sandlot came back and like, have you seen those like Savannah Bananas guys? Like that, it's like that baseball league, and it's like
Yes.
super fun and like positive, and like it's like all the rage right now. Like apparently you can't get tickets.
Yeah.
Like when they play your city, you ain't get tickets, bro. Like it's impossible apparently. And anyway, did you see the clips where he came and like batted for the Savannah Bananas?
I didn't. I have seen him
Oh.
on TikTok though. Some of his stuff is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, he's great, dude. I love him. He comes out. They have him mic'd up, dude, and he points.
Oh my god.
Points to, like he calls his shot,
That's great.
and they throw a pitch or something, and he's like, what's the line from the movie or something? He's like, give me something to hit, throw the heater or something like that. I forget. And like, it's so good, dude. You got to watch. So wholesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, that Savannah Bananas thing, I don't know a lot about it, but all the clips I see, it's just super wholesome. And the guy who runs the like organization is like a super legitimately good human being. So it just makes me want to support them in some way, you know?
Well, dude, I was on Hulu the other day, just, perusing, and they have like sports and stuff. Maybe I was on Disney Plus. I don't know. It's all the same. But dude, there was literally, it was like bananas versus firefighters. And I was like, what the hell is even this, bro? And like, I started watching it. I was skipping around because it's minor league ball, dude. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just do this. Okay. They're wearing cowboy hats. Like one dude who was batting had like a cape on. I'm like, what is even happening here, dude?
Yeah.
So freaking weird. Great. Love it. Still very, it was fine. Like I get it. They're trying to make baseball entertaining. Because
It's the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball,
Yes.
is what people are attributing it to.
yeah, but dude, Harlem Globetrotters, first of all, it's basketball, so it's always moving. It's way more fun. You know what I mean? Like nothing will ever touch that unless it's soccer or hockey, maybe. And like if because they're constantly going. I mean, hockey a little bit different. Like there is stop and start, whatever. But the same thing with basketball. Like you're running up and down a court. You're making stuff happen. Like that's great.
Speaking of, my son has a basketball game today, so I get to experience.
Is he a
that
point guard? He got shoe game.
Yeah, he got a little shoe game. He got a little 3-pointer, dude. I really want some school pizza right now. Like and you can find the recipe for it, where like you can just get the giant pan.
It's not pizza. It's a triangular meal.
Dude, ours weren't triangular. Ours were
That little
rectangular
rectangles. Yeah.
with meat, dude.
With that weird like sausage crumble or whatever. That's like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what consistency. It was like nerds, but like bigger and soft.
We're in the right spot.
So good, dude. So freaking good. You know, dude, I want to meet the cast of the Never-Ending Story. I feel like most of them are dead, but Atreyu is not, and neither is the Empress.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you get those two into a room together, freaking babies and magic happen.
Oh, well, I guess, but you got to say her name, dude. Say her name when no one is around.
I forget, he yells her name, and you don't hear it in the movie, and I think that's by design. Like, you're supposed to give her a name. Like,
Yeah.
you as the audience.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cassandra.
dude. Oh my God. I brought this up before, but it's so traumatic. I'm looking at like this meme page, like nostalgia, and it's a screenshot of My Girl where she's like peering over Macaulay Culkin in the casket,
Yeah.
and he's got like the bee stings on his face. Oh, dude, no, never post that again, internet. I hate
I
it.
haven't seen that movie either.
Whoa.
But he can't see without his glasses.
Where's his glasses? Yeah. His glasses. Where's his glasses?
That's the thing. A lot of these movies, like I know because like the same thing. The Jared Leto Christian Bale scene where he's playing Huey Lewis in the news and he's getting in his little suit and he's like, everything's so great. I'm putting newspaper down. Like I know that, obviously.
This is their hit song, but it's a little bit of a B-side. And he just freaking like breaks down. He loves Huey Lewis in the news, bro.
I love Huey Lewis in the news as well. They're great.
We don't want to talk about it.
They
Isn't that who
made
plays the
Back to
main?
Future.
I was gonna say the main song from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
Guys out there to kill.
Love
Bum,
Huey Lewis in
bum.
the news.
Real quick.
But that and then I know the card thing, the business card thing. Like I get that, so it's like all these iconic moments in movies. I know them and I can repeat them, so people think I know these movies. I don't know these movies because when I was a kid,
I hate to say
My-
You don't have to mask like that, bro.
well, okay, well, I mean, yes, I do. that's the trauma talking.
Don't worry about your sister. I'm
But
looking for her.
it's because
Don't get me
my
wrong,
parents
she's
watched the
some
movies that they wanted to watch, and they didn't want to watch
Well, you seem
Lost
pretty
Boys
torn
and
up
stuff
about
like
it.
that.
No,
You know what I
it's
mean? Like they
false.
wanted to
Fine.
watch what they wanted,
I
and
promise.
so it's fine. I saw weird stuff, good stuff. It shaped my humor, but not the things that everyone else was. Not pop culture hits at the time.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I really want to go to Salem
All right, you're finally
for
okay.
Halloween.
Let's get
Have
back
you
to
given
it.
that any thought?
yes, there's they have like a festival around that time. Like it is sort of like a Salem witch festival kind of thing. The only
Put me
re-
on trial, baby.
Well, the only reason I don't do stuff like that is because it's always overcrowded. Like it's not the best time to do that kind of thing. If you really want to experience Salem, go like in the summertime. You know what I mean? Like go there and catch up on stuff because you can kind of do things at your own pace. You're not like press ganged into okay, well,
Did you
this
say
is
you read this somewhere?
yeah. I swear to God, dude. Like there's got to be something, some kind of festival, some kind of to do that they have around October.
So
She's alive.
Oh, definitely.
But she's on the
It's
move.
like their
Probably on a ship, so we have to act
it's
fast.
probably like
If
their
you're
Super Bowl
ready,
season,
just
dude.
step
Like
Right.
that's where they make like 90% of their money. Here's a good one for you, dude. I've been seeing this meme lately, and it rings true, man. And no hate to Rose. Titanic ends with Rose dying and reuniting in the afterlife with the poor bad boy she cheated on her millionaire fiance with at 18, rather than with her lifelong husband and the father of her children.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, and I mean, well, okay. Not to get all philosophical, but
Someone that thanks a lot. Spoiler alert.
yeah, dude. Well,
Sorry.
and plus, like the whole like concept of heaven or afterlife or whatever. Like, do you show up in the point of your life when you were the happiest, or do you show up in your original form, or do you show up in any form that you want? Like, is that how it works? And then also, are you really meeting up with the souls of the other people, or are you simply going into a construct that has been built by your life and your experiences, but you are not interacting with that other person, even though they are represented within your space and time? Like,
I think you get reinserted into the Matrix.
yeah, you become a battery again.
Yeah, you're recycled. They found a way, dude.
Duracell.
What the fuck are you
I
doing
want
here?
a young Johnny Depp. had
Ugh, I'm sorry.
Great style, man. He had great style.
No.
He was just a smoothie, dude. I mean,
I disagree only because I don't like that look of that era. I don't like that look.
I'm talking like early 90s Johnny Depp, where he was wearing like the oversized beanie and like the like leather jacket, but it was brown, not black. That's important.
Yeah, that is not. Again, it looks. You look like Macklemore just walked out of the thrift shop, bro. Like, and you know it smells like R. Kelly's sheets. But it was 99
You can never
cents.
get the stink. You can never get that stink out.
No, dude. Like, again, he was the smelly kid. He still is, dude. And I'm not trying to like hate on him. Dude's a millionaire, and he's had way more life experience than I will ever have in my life.
Oh yeah.
And good for him, but that all comes with a price, dude. Like, he's jacked up in the head. Like, he has to be on phenobarbital for like the rest of his life because of all the drugs that he was doing. Like, dang, bro. Like,
I want women to be so smitten with me that they poop in my bed out of spite. You know?
yeah, man. I mean, you know.
Actually, I don't think he wanted that. I don't think he wants that.
No.
I think that was.
I don't want to
traumatic.
say no one wants that because there are people out there that want that, and this is not a place to shame fecal whatever's. I don't know.
We accept all people here.
We do. We do. We also accept donations.
Yeah, thanks. Pay us. Someone posted. He is just the sweetest, most awkward person. I love it.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Johnny.
if I met him, I'm sure it would be a really cool experience. And like, again, I'm not trying to like hate on him, but I don't like his look. I don't like his vibe. Like that because I couldn't pull that off. Like
I don't like his current look.
Like,
at
I'm
all.
literally wearing a freaking the skull shirt from Beavis and Butthead right now and a Batman 89 hat. Like, I am the base character outfit when you start an RPG. Like, welcome to our game. This is the equipment that you are given. You can now customize it. And I'm like, nah, give me that, dude. Jeans, t-shirt, ball cap. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, dude, classy, bro. Do you remember the color changing spoons that you got in like some cereal?
Yeah, it was
And they Lion
like
King.
Fruit Loops, like that,
Yep.
like Post or whatever brand that is. Yes, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
I miss when
Yeah.
they gave you stuff in cereal boxes, man. Like,
Yeah.
that was the best, dude. What sucked is when they got wise and they started putting the prize in the box outside of the bag, because then the journey was over, dude. Like, the best part was dumping that cereal from that box in
Yeah.
your bowl, and then pachink, something falls out. You're like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Power
I want
Rangers.
the plastic spoon to leach plastic particles into my
Get
Cheerios.
them
Like,
PFAS at my Cheerios.
there was this progression to your point where, like, in the beginning,
In the long ago.
there was the toy inside of the cereal,
Yes.
leaching plastics and metal shavings. Then they transferred it to where you could pull the whole bag out, and then you grabbed it from the bottom of the box. And then, to your point, they put it on the exterior of the box,
Yeah.
which was stupid, dude. I think that was short lived because people were stealing the stuff off the side of the box in the supermarket.
Well, it was like when they did CDs, whether it was like a game or like a single or something, like, that's fine. I get that. You know, like, that's fine. And that was a part of the box art. But yeah, man. And then it became like, send in the box tops and we'll mail it to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? And it never happened. Like, I did that once with Warheads. I got really into Warheads at one point. And
No.
yeah, dude. And I got Wally Warhead or whatever, the character, like the, you
Like
know,
a plushie or something?
yeah, it was probably like that big or whatever, like 8-inch plushie. It was fine, but I sent in that stuff. It took like 6 months, probably, minimum before I got it. So, but it was nice. It was a nice little surprise. I get that same vibe from pre-orders now. Like, I've pre-ordered so much manga at this point that I'm getting at least one book every 2 weeks, and I appreciate that.
I think your manga is going to end up like me with Kickstarter, where I pre-ordered a bunch of Kickstarter stuff, and to this day, this is years ago, I still haven't received 100% of my Kickstarter, but it's coming. They say it's still coming.
Yeah.
Boy, Seth, we sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, folks. Come on, Seth, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When is that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? But how long is that?
In a little while, man.
But what am I going to do till then?
You can hit the subscribe button so you can stick around for more content, or feel free to watch some of our past stuff.
Don't forget to come back soon.
Because we'll be waiting here on
Nerd bleeding the nerd. What? Nerd bleeding the nerd.